First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and great glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. This is the hopeful elect. And in this video, I'm going to read an article that proves that the Shabbat was kept on a Saturday. Now, many are familiar with these heathen bastards used to attack us on the Shabbat day that's recorded in the book of Maccabees. They was trying to take the temple. And the only way that they could take the temple from us is if they attack on the Shabbat, because that was our day of rest. Now, the heathen also recorded that. That's not just in the manuscript. The heathen recorded his history too of doing that. But it gets deeper, because the heathen has names to his week: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And he wrote down and recorded that he waited until it was the day of Saturn, which the Jews or the Israelites kept their Shabbat day and did no work. He waited that day to attack us. With no further ado, let's hop inside of this article real quick. This article with proof that the Jews kept Saturday as their Shabbat before and after the time of the Messiah. And the Messiah was in the synagogue on Saturday with the Jews. The Messiah kept the seventh day of the week, leaving us an example to follow. Let's go right here to 155 BC. Cassius Dio discusses the first battle was during a time when Hyrcanus II and Aristobulus II, who were engaged in a civil war over who would rule. The Romans, through the actions of Pompey, that heathen bastard, came in and settled the dispute, siding with Hyrcanus. While speaking of Pompey's battle, the Shabbat is mentioned. Let's go to 63 BCE. Most of the city, to be sure, he took without any trouble, as he was received by the party of Hyrcanus. But the temple itself, which the other party had occupied, he captured only with difficulty. For it was on high guard and was fortified by a wall of its own. And if they had continued defending it on all days alike, he could not have got possession of it. That's right. As it was, they made an excavation of what are called the days of Saturn, and by doing no work at all on those days afforded the Romans an opportunity in this interval to batter down the wall. The latter, on learning of this superstitious awe of theirs, that's what they call the Shabbat day, them heathen bastards, made no serious attempts the rest of the time, but on those days, they didn't attack so-called Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. Only on the day of Saturn, which they call it, they attacked. But on those days, when they came round in succession, assaulted most vigorously. Thus the defenders were captured on the day of Saturn without making any defense. And all the wealth was plundered. The kingdom was given to Hyrcanus, and Aristobulus was carried away. Cassius Dio, Roman history. Now, if anybody want to make a defense, now there's different articles out there of this. This is history. So if anybody wants to come against this, I mean, feel free, because we are supposed to contend with the word to find the truth. But this history right here proves that the Shabbat day was kept on what the heathens call now Saturday, which is our seventh day, which is our Shabbat. I hope that was edifying. And with that, Shalom.